the technique now is this. In investing, the snowball effect is you basically putting and putting and putting and putting money in. That's one. Not touching it, not withdrawing it, and continually make winning trades. Hey guys, so I'm answering a question that was sent out by one of our Facebook subscribers or YouTube subscribers. So by the way, if you are wanting to know more about the market, investing, and how you get to make your money work hard for you, just send in your questions, and if it's something that's different and something I know will appeal and help a lot of people as well, I'll ask it. So here's a question. My question is connected to the question of the other guy asking for the strategy if he invests 100k for 3 years for it to become 3 million pesos. Is that even possible? Even if you are a non-trader yourself? I don't have the extra time to really monitor the market almost all the time. Also, if I could add, would you suggest for me to be a passive investor that I use technical analysis, or should I just follow all of the tips and messages that are sent in different groups? So here's a quick answer to that question. Yes, you can. Yes, it's possible. Yes, you can grow your money, especially if you continue to put in money on a regular basis. You have to remember, the way to win, the way to increase your portfolio in the stock market is just to continue to add money. Meaning, I'm not saying peso cost averaging. I'm saying that as you continue to add, your base also becomes better. That's one. But aside from your base getting better, is that the trick there is you do not touch the money. So in the same way, or when I say you do not touch the money, you do not withdraw, you do not take it out if you start making money and if you start winning. The goal for this is that you do winning trades. As you start doing winning trades, it helps your portfolio get bigger. But as it helps your portfolio get bigger, the technique, the spill, the narrative of all of that is this. You adding money will make it grow bigger. You creating winning trades will allow you also to maximize what you continually have, but you not touching it will make your portfolio stronger. So the goal is just to make it like a snowball effect. People talk about the snowball effect in debt, that you continue to pile on your debt, pay off your debt so that the snowball becomes smaller. But the technique now is this. In investing, the snowball effect is you basically putting and putting and putting and putting money in. That's one. Not touching it, not withdrawing it, and continually make winning trades. So if you continually do winning trades, and you have to remember the ability for you to make money is dependent also on the amount of risk that you're willing to take. The more volatile your trades will be, the possibility of you swinging and earning more will be pretty much there as well. But in the same way, there's a learning curve to it, and in the same way, the more volatile it is also, there's a larger possibility also that you can lose money also for the short term, or even as you start increasing your skills in that. So can you actually get it? It depends already in you. That's the difference between the stock market and everything else. You have control about the amount of risk, the amount of gain, and the amount of upside that you also want. And you also control the amount of cut losses that you put. You control also the amount of selling, that if it goes the direction that you want to go, you have the ability to maximize it and not to sell too quick. You have the ability also that if it doesn't go towards the direction that you want it to go, you can sell and you can cut loss relatively easily. Next, if you're a passive investor, do you need technical analysis? The answer to that is this: of course! Unbeknownst to many, people always put technical analysis in a box that they think that technical analysis is just for trading. I'm here to tell you that, hey, you can use technical analysis even if you are investing. Please remember, technical analysis is not just basically for people who want to trade. Technical analysis is a tool for you to know market sentiment. Technical analysis is a tool for you to determine market direction. So if you are an investor, technical analysis will help you because, hey, number one, it will tell you that if a stock is still dropping, even though it's cheap already, it can tell you don't buy it yet. Buy it when it has hit a solid level of support, and that's when you can start buying. Now, it gives you an added dimension that if you are just looking at fundamentals, it will answer the question that if it's cheap. But if you have technical analysis in the time frame, you have technical analysis as your tool as well, it will now give you an element that you are not buying a stock, even if you're a passive investor, while it's falling. It will give you a narrative that, hey, buy it when the entire chart is telling you it has now hit a certain floor, it has now hit a certain level of support. And that's what you can do. Or also, it can also be a guide, eh. Because if the stock, for example, in technical analysis, we always talk about uptrends. We talk a lot about bullish markets. The thing about stocks that are in uptrends and in bullish markets, they're relatively high up already. They're relatively expensive also. So if you know how to see where they are in a range perspective, it will give you already a narrative that, hey, I'm not gonna come into this right now while it's in the upper end. I would want to come in when I see it to be a bit lower already, or at the start of it reversing. So can you use technical analysis if you're a passive investor? Yes. It's not true that technical analysis is just for day trading. You don't even have to be a day trader to trade the markets. You can trade being a quick trader or a position trader, but use technical analysis based on your time frame. And that's what's amazing about the stock market. It's not a one-size-fits-all strategy. You can find something based on how you want it to work. You can find something based on a narrative, a strategy, a technique that fits you as a stock trader. Meaning, if you can watch your stocks only once a week, twice a week, thrice a week, there is a technical analysis parameter that will work for that. If you can watch your stocks only once a week, once a month, there's also a narrative that will fit that. So that's what I'm saying. That's a misconception that this is the lifestyle that you should have when you're investing in the stock market. No, don't do it that way. The way to win is, this is my lifestyle. I will find a strategy that will work for me. But you have to remember, this strategy that works for you, it requires time, it requires strategy, it requires patience, and a lot of people don't want that. Please remember, everyone wants to be rich, everyone wants financial freedom, but you need to take the time also to find out what will work for you. There's no such thing as something that's easy that will make you financially free. If it was so easy, then everyone would have done it. Everyone would be billionaires right now. It's all about people who are willing to take the time and put in the effort to make it happen. If you want something that's average, you can do what everyone else is doing. If that's your ambition, that's okay. Nothing wrong with that. You have to do what works for you. You have to do what fits you and the narratives that you have in place. So that's it for now. To answer your question, it's possible. Everything is possible when done right in the stock market. To answer your second question, you can use technical analysis even if you're a passive investor. So that's it for now. I hope this video helps you. Trade well, trade strong, trade smart. Marvin Germo. See you all again soon, guys. Bye-bye.